Hey y'all, so I am going to show you guys what planners I'll be using come July. Okay, all right. I'm already using these planners. I'm already using them, but it's just basically what I'm continuing to use. This is the first time that I haven't really changed my planning system when a new planner starts. Technically, the teacher planner starts in July, but I've been using it since May, so it's not exactly me moving into it. But here we are. This is my planner stack for 2020, 2021, and I plan on keeping it that way. I don't like change. I don't. So I try to stick in my planners for the entire year. You know, I do the academic year because of my kids being in school. It's a better option for me, and then trying to have to buy a new planner at the end of the year while it's mid-school year, it's just confusing. So anyway, there are a couple of things, a couple of tweaks in here. Nothing too big, nothing too drastic, but for the majority of it, it'll be the same. So let's get started with the Petite Folio system. All right, so I've been using the Folio system since, I don't know, January, December. So it's been about a good 6-7 months. And it's not really a planner in here, it's just things that I go into every single day. So anyway, this one is the habit tracker, and I've been tracking things I have to do every single day since September. Yes, so almost a year. And it's usually self-care, face routine, workout, hydration, and meds. It was like that for a while. Then I stopped keeping track of hydration because there were days where I would drink a lot of water, not hardly any at all, so whatever. So I stopped doing that. What was it, December? No, I was still doing it in December. January. No, I was still doing it. I was pretty consistent up until January. All right, so February is when carpal tunnel hit me, and my doctor had confirmed it. So I was doing hand exercises. I haven't done them. I haven't really had any issues with it. I think carpal tunnel is one of those things where it comes and goes depending on what you're doing. So I took hand exercises out for March. But the things that have stayed in here is self-care, workout, meds, and face routine. And I've been pretty consistent with all of that. There's been a couple of times since my whole workout journey that I've only worked out, well, more than a couple, but less than 10, where I've only worked out like 5 days. It's usually 6. And so it has to be like a pretty bad week emotionally if I'm only working out 5 days. But usually I feel better after I work out. So I try to just say, you know what, you'll feel better. You're closer to your goal, so let's do it. So I really like this habit tracker book. I was actually sent another one from Samantha when all the schools shut down, and I was using it to keep track of my daughter's school, and what subjects. And so once we got to the end of the school year, I stopped, and I still have all of this left. So I still have another habit tracker, which I like it. I recommend it to anybody who wants to keep track of habits. This is a good book. If you only do 5 habits, okay, and you leave a space for the days, you can get a full month on one page. That's what I've learned. So I had it just lined up the way the planner was in the Erin Condren. That way they would coincide with each other, and that worked out great for me. So here we go right here. I have June. I have not filled out July because there's a habit tracker in the teacher planner, and it goes 4 weeks for an entire line. So I can fit an entire month on one page. The line all the way across. I can fit 1 month all the way across. So I can get a lot of habits on there, and I have more than enough space. So I am going to start tracking my habits in my teacher planner, which is great because it's one less book. So I will just put this to the side for now. If I find another use for it, that's fine. If not, it's not dated, so I don't feel like anything's being wasted. This is my gratitude journal. I try to write in here every day, but I am not always successful with that. There's more than enough pages to get you through a month if you were to write every single day. It only has 6 prompts. There's 5 prompts, but there's only 6 places. I wish it was 7, so you can have a full week, but I think that's why you get a few extra pages in here. And at first I was going through every single prompt daily, but now I just pick a prompt that actually reflects how my day went, and I'll write on there. And there's times where I've just crossed it out because I'm just like, I don't feel like dealing with that. Let me, write that down. So you do have your 30-day reflection and looking forward after the month is over. So I really like this. I do have another one. So once this one is over, I think, when is it over? Is it over this month? I I have July in here, and then I'll put another one here. But I actually really do like this gratitude journal because it kind of makes you stop and think, and you can reflect on the month and looking forward. What are you looking forward to? All that stuff. So yeah, I like it. And you have your 6-month reflection, so that'll be interesting to fill out. Things I learned. I can tell you what I learned this last 6 months, that people are selfish when it comes to the coronavirus. I've learned that people don't like to wear masks, that type of thing. So for the next 6 months, you know, things to improve on, this will get filled out because I've set some new goals for the next 6 months. So that will. So there's that right there. And then right here, this is the one book that I've used more than anything. And I forgot I had another one. I was going to start keeping track in my teacher planner, but I had to write down everything. And I was like, but I forgot I had one. So this is what I've been using since the 27th of January. I did a collaboration with Tori, who is in charge of the affiliates, one of the people that are in charge of the affiliates and influencers for Erin Condren. And there was a collaboration, and I replied back to wanting to do a collaboration for the wellness bundle, and I got picked. So yeah, I really do like this though. If you're a person where you just want to keep it simple, you know, what do you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner snacks? You can write down your steps, your hours slept, your water intake. I don't keep track of my water intake and hours slept anymore. I just keep track of my steps. And so it's crazy because I got this right before I went to Tokyo, which is why you just see walking, traveling, you know, all that stuff. So, oh no, it was actually right here. This week when we went, I did the treadmill 2 days before we went. We traveled, did a lot of walking. So yeah. So there you go. So I've been using this consistently for the most part since the end of January. And I like it because I like seeing everything written down for the entire week. And so I always keep this week blank because I like it to go with how my planner is written out. So all that right there. So I'll be continuing using a wellness planner. The wellness log, and continuing with the gratitude journal going into July. And this is just what I use for brain dumping. Keep it all in there with a pen. I keep a pen on here in case I take this in the room and I don't feel like bringing a pen with me. That's why it's there. Next up is what we saw in the spring seasonal surprise box from Erin Condren, and it is the vision journal. So instead of vision, I turned it into goals. And so that works better for me because I can write down all my goals that I have and how to execute them and everything. And I like it. And I did something, you guys probably saw this on Instagram, where you could put, who was it? I think it was LA Plans who did that first. And she put washi on the lined pages and the dot grid and the blank so you can see where those pages end and start. So you can find this in Erin Condren's shop. And it's different because this one came with the surprise box. Same prompts and everything, just a different color scheme. So I really like this. And I keep, just different goals that I want to keep track of. And I know there's no place like to come and do a goal check-in. Usually what I do when I'm planning out my next week, I'll go in here and see what goal I want to focus on for that week. I try to focus on all of my goals, but I usually pick one that I want to focus on for that week that needs some work. So there we go. And so I have a few pages left. And I like it because I just use it as a reference point. It's not anything that I plan to get rid of or anything like that. So I still have all of these pages left right here. So there you go. And then through here you have the dot grid, the line, and the blank pages. So if you really want to elaborate on things, you can. So I've seen people use this as, projects for the house, which works as well. And this cover is just something you can change the quote and put anything you want from Erin Condren. Next up is the planner itself. And this is the teacher planner from Erin Condren. And I got it when the teacher planner went on sale. After watching a few videos, I knew it would work better for me than the vertical. I needed the space. I like having things categorized where it's not one big to-do list. So I can look at one box and say, okay, home, personal. So anyway, it starts in July, like all the planners do, but I've been using it since, hold on. Don't want to show that. All right. Okay, so had an address on there. So let's see. July. So I already have July just for videos. I haven't filled out anything. Here's the thing. The coronavirus is still going on. So this would be the time I would be planning out a vacation for Erin's birthday. That's not happening because the cases here just keep going up. I'm in California. We're number 3 on the list. So there's no vacations going on. Probably won't be one for August. I don't know. We're going to be in the house forever. So I just have what videos are going up. There's nothing going on. There's no school or anything like that. So it's the 1 month where there's just really nothing going on. These are from that sticker book that came with the summer box. So there we go. This is everything. I have to film a plan with me. So by the time this video goes up, the plan with me already be up. So this is just my work column. But that's what's going on. And so what I like about this teacher planner is the different categories, the different columns for the different categories. There's 6 categories you could put on here. If you want to do it vertical, like say you want to take the dates away so you can have weekends, you can do Monday through Sunday. I don't really do a lot on weekends because I have the luxury of being at home. So if there's laundry or errands that need to be ran, I don't have to wait until the weekend. So I can do a lot of that during the week. So my weekend is never booked like a lot of moms are. So I usually just take this part right here and make it the weekend, and that's perfectly fine. And I'll put my to-do list over here. So what I know what I need to change, and I'll talk about this more in the Plan With Me video. I need 2 columns for home, and then this will be work, then personal, and then the girls, because it seems like the longer I stay home, the more I have to do. I don't know what it is, but that's usually how it works. So using that, and what I was talking about, I do have the graph in here. I called this the manifestation graph. And these are things that's going to happen this year. Like, I need to stop being so pessimistic about I'm always a worst case scenario type of person because it's just the way my luck is. But I had some goals that I had wanted to do a couple of months ago. That stuff's already happened. So I'm like, okay, if I just try to think positive for once, maybe it'll happen. So I use that. And then what I was talking about, habit tracking, let me show you. There are checklists back here, and I haven't written anything down yet. I need to write these down. So if you take Monday through Sunday and bring it all the way through here and cut this one in half, you can get an entire month on here. Unless you have 31 days, then it might go out a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is do every other line just to be on the safe side. So there we go. This bookmark came with was one of the early insider gifts if you ordered early. So that's why I will no longer be using the habit tracker, because I have this, which is a lot better. And there's 7 pages of habit tracking in here. The other teacher planner I have, which I didn't bring out because it's the same thing, has like 17. Sam hooked it up when she sent me that planner. And what is it called? You guys know, the sheet protectors. I have 2 in the other planner. So these are some stickers back here that to me are more functional and fit my life better than the typical stickers that come with life planners, because since I have a daughter who's still in school, there will still be parent-teacher conferences, and there will be report cards and no school and stuff. And so I used a couple of these already. Assemblies, I don't think that's going to be happening the first half of the year anyway, who knows, or field trips for that matter, then there's the first day, 50th day and whatnot. And so I really like these stickers because they're a lot more functional. And I've already used these for the front of the planner, and I've used these as well. And I just took the stickers from my vertical and put them in there. And this is the sheet protectors. I really like these, and I love these stickers. I know you can order these stickers on here. And Erin Condren's team removed the holidays from the monthly spreads that are usually printed on. They removed it, and they put them all on stickers. That way, anyone is, no matter what religion or what culture you are, you can find it on here. So they didn't want people to say, I don't even celebrate that day. So they put them all on here, and you can order these separately on Erin Condren. I have 18 months worth of holiday in here, so it goes from July all the way until December of 2021, which is nice. So my other teacher planner is going to be used for Alyssa, because until I don't know what's going on I did a survey for my daughter's school to have her distance learning 100% of the time. So if we go that route, I need to keep track of all of her classes and when work is due. And even if she were going back to school, I still want to keep track to make sure she's on top of turning all of her work in. So I have 2 teacher planners, one for everything going on in my life, and then one just for Alyssa. That way I have more than enough space. But those are my planners. That's it. I'm not using a bunch of planners. I don't like using a bunch of planners because it's confusing. So that is my planner stack. Nothing too drastic, just me doing a lot of rambling and whatnot. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what planners you plan on using, whether it's Erin Condren or not. I don't really care. Whether it's Happy Planner or not, I don't care. All this controversy. But anyway, let me know what planners you guys are using in the comment section, and let me know what you're using them for in case it's kind of different or whatever. So yes, I will see you all next time. Bye.